don't need no man. All right. Well, bye.
I didn't. When I first met Sean, the one thing I can say is he immediately felt familiar. Like I knew him already. And I was comfortable with him immediately.
What's stopping y'all from getting married? Or y'all already did one of those secret industry weddings?
No. There has not been a secret industry marriage.
Jhene Aiko and Big Sean, the power couple who defined relationship goals in the music industry for over a decade, have reportedly called it quits. Rumors started swirling after Jhene dropped a mysterious post on November 3rd, teasing an unreleased track titled Break. The timing and the lyrics have fans convinced the song is more than just music. In the emotional snippet, she sings, "I gotta take a heartbreak." Now the internet is buzzing with speculation. Did Jhene just confirm the end of their love story through a song? Or is there more drama behind the scenes than anyone expected?
Haben Big Sean und Jhene ihre Beziehung nach 10 Jahren beendet. Sie haben 10 Jahre.
The couple who once embodied modern love and hip-hop, Jhene Aiko and Big Sean, have reportedly gone their separate ways after nearly a decade together. Their romance began back in 2016 when they debuted as the sultry R&B duo 2088, dropping hits like Selfish and On the Way. Over the years, they weren't just musical partners, they built a family together. The two share a son, Noah Chilombo, while Jhene also has a daughter, Namiko, from a previous relationship.
In the car with me a lot, she would just hear me, humming along, and then I'm like, okay, like that would be kind of cool if she was on it too. And then I decided to just...
But now, fans are asking the question no one saw coming. What went wrong? When reports of their split first surfaced, whispers pointed to commitment issues, with insiders claiming Jhene grew frustrated that Big Sean still hadn't made a move towards marriage. Some fans even allege she'd issued multiple ultimatums in the past. Still, others say the rumors are nothing more than fan-fueled speculation. Neither Jhene nor Sean has publicly confirmed the breakup, but the silence is only adding fuel to the fire. With cryptic lyrics, unfollows, and emotional posts piling up, fans are convinced something deeper is going on behind the scenes.
Dieses Gerücht hält sich hartnäckig. Keiner der beiden hat sich dazu geäußert. Es gibt also keine Bestätigung.
The music world is in shock, and everyone's wondering if this is truly the end of one of R&B's most iconic love stories. Big Sean and Jhene have one of the most complicated and some might say toxic relationships in Hollywood. They've been on and off so many times that fans can barely keep track of their status. One day they're all over each other on Instagram. The next, they're dropping cryptic posts and unfollowing each other. As one outlet put it, Big Sean and Jhene Aiko are one of music's most publicly private couples. Their bond blurs every line. Are they lovers, best friends, or just co-parents now? It's that confusing, almost Nick Cannon-level dynamic where boundaries seem to shift depending on the day.
Now there's even more people. You guys.
Yeah, I have fun.
I'm sure there's a more entertaining life.
Hey, be safe. I love you.
See safe, cuz.
Their story goes way back to 2012, when they first met at a party thrown by legendary producer No ID. According to Jhene, the connection was instantly very comfortable, as she once described it. But there was just one catch. She reportedly had a boyfriend at the time. Still, the chemistry was undeniable, and their first date, a courtside outing at a Lakers game, turned heads immediately. From that point on, their relationship became one of the most unpredictable love stories in the music industry, full of passion, mystery, and drama that fans still can't look away from. Because both Big Sean and Jhene are public figures, everything they do ends up under a microscope. When they first went out together, even though Jhene was reportedly in a relationship, it didn't take long for the paparazzi to catch on. As Jhene later joked, that's one way to end a relationship. Big Sean didn't seem bothered by it at all. In fact, he later admitted, "I didn't care. It was pretty obvious after a while it was a date. We'd never really been alone before. It was fun." But the fun didn't last long before things got complicated. Jhene tweeted, "I'm not dating Big Sean, LOL," which apparently didn't set well with him. Sean fired back, accusing her of downplaying their connection, saying she was playing him like that. Jhene, however, insisted they were just friends.
Because he just came into my session at No ID Studio. I had never felt that feeling of I've met you before.
For context, the pair met in 2012, but never made their relationship official. By 2013, Jhene was briefly linked to Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, though rumors about her and Big Sean continued to swirl. Then came 2014, and Ariana Grande, who was at the peak of her fame, began dating Big Sean after their collaboration Best Mistake. Let's just say Jhene didn't stand a chance. Ariana isn't just a powerhouse vocalist and actress, she's known for being able to steal the spotlight and the man. So naturally, Sean's budding connection with Jhene fizzled as his high-profile romance with Ariana took over the headlines.
You said that one of your first ones that changed your life was working with Sean. Did you see this all manifesting, from those days to where you at now to making it?
Meanwhile, Jhene moved on too, getting into a serious relationship with music producer Dot Da Genius, a relationship that would later end dramatically and push her right back into Big Sean's orbit. Jhene began dating music producer Dot Da Genius in 2014, and the two tied the knot not long after, but their marriage was short-lived. By 2016, it was over. The reason behind their divorce was never made fully public. There were no explosive cheating scandals or dramatic tell-alls. The couple simply kept things quiet, at least until Jhene started making headlines again that same year. In 2016, Jhene and Big Sean reunited both musically and romantically for their joint project, 2088. The chemistry between them during the promotion of the album was undeniable. Fans noticed how cozy they appeared in interviews and photos, and soon after, Jhene filed for divorce from Dot Da Genius that August.
And he always calls me crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm from LA where the sun's always shining, so a lot of people are shady. But at least I got my baby, right?
Rumors of infidelity exploded online, with many accusing Jhene of cheating on her husband with Big Sean. But Jhene wasn't about to let that narrative slide. She took to Twitter to set the record straight, firing off a series of now iconic tweets. She wrote that her ex wanted to be a victim, and that she'd let his behind assume the role. She didn't hold back claiming Dot had checked out of their marriage long before she filed for divorce. In another tweet, Jhene delivered a scathing line that fans still remember. "I only cheated myself. So glad to be free from all the depression, and confrontation." It was clear she felt liberated, hinting that her ex wasn't exactly a positive force in her life. After the release of 2088, Big Sean stopped hiding his feelings. In interviews, he openly gushed about Jhene, calling her more than just a friend. Their musical chemistry had spilled over into something real, and it was obvious to everyone watching that Hollywood had just gotten its newest, most talked about couple. Big Sean and Jhene's chemistry was undeniable, and by 2016, even Big Sean himself couldn't hide it. When asked about their connection, he told interviewers, "I don't know how else to describe it. Maybe she's my girlfriend. Me and her just cool like that. I love her and I know she loves me." He even admitted he was fully committed to making their music duo, 2088, work because of that bond. Later that same year, the rumors were officially put to rest when Sean and Jhene confirmed their relationship with a public kiss on stage, the moment the fans had been waiting for. By 2017, Jhene wasn't holding back her feelings either. During the promotion of her album Trip, she called Sean the love of my life. In that same interview, she opened up about the emotional backstory that connected them. She revealed she lost her brother in 2012, and after his passing, she found herself drawn to people who reminded her of him, not in a creepy way, but just in a comforting one. Coincidentally, that's the same year she met Big Sean.
And the second verse is to my brother who passed away from a brain tumor, and he was 26. The second verse is basically just me telling him that I'm gonna be all right, like no matter what.
At the time, Jhene already had a boyfriend, and while Sean was showing interest, she decided to keep things platonic. "We were really forced to get to know each other on a friendship level," she said. Their friendship grew deep, so deep in fact that Sean attended her brother's funeral and continued to be a source of support throughout her relationships. When her divorce from Dot Da Genius was finalized in 2017, Jhene made her love for Sean permanent, literally. Just a week after filing her divorce, she shocked fans by tattooing Big Sean's face on her arm, calling him her baby angel.
I really believe in true love.
Right.
I really believe. So every time I've been in a relationship, it was like in hopes for it to be the real thing.
Right.
So,
This is the real thing.
Yeah, hopefully.
It was the ultimate declaration of love or obsession, depending on who you asked. Either way, one thing was clear. Jhene and Sean's connection had evolved far beyond music. It had become a love story the entire industry was watching. The whole Big Sean tattoo moment was one of Jhene's most talked about moves, and honestly, one of the boldest love declarations in Hollywood.
Did you really get a Big Sean tattoo on you? Is it real?
It's real.
Is it? Where is it again?
On my arm.
So you woke up.
Well, it's a Sean tattoo. It's not a Big Sean tattoo.
Okay, it's a Sean tattoo. Okay,
Yeah.
not a Big Sean tattoo.
During her press tour, a reporter couldn't help but laugh when asking Jhene about the massive tattoo of Sean's face on her arm. Jhene handled it gracefully, but you could tell the situation had already started to get complicated. Fast forward to March 2018, and the tone changed entirely. Suddenly, rumors exploded online that Big Sean had allegedly cheated on Jhene with none other than Nicole Scherzinger, the former lead singer of the P-Cat Dolls. According to reports, Sean and Nicole were spotted getting very close at an Oscars after-party. One insider even claimed they looked cozy and like a couple, sparking a full-blown scandal. Fans were quick to call Sean out, and the internet went into meltdown mode, especially since Jhene had literally tattooed his face just months earlier.
All right, y'all be cool.
Bye. I'm trying to go live with someone else.
Big Sean backed her up, quote tweeting her post with a series of clapping emojis, a clear show of unity. Still, not everyone was convinced. Despite their public denial, whispers continued that something did go down between Sean and Nicole. Whether it was a misunderstanding or something more, one thing was clear. The perfect couple was starting to show cracks, and fans were beginning to wonder if Jhene was regretting that tattoo.
All right, y'all be safe, man.
Oh, yes. We got him out of here. All right.
And just like that, fans saw it coming before either of them said a word. In 2019, Jhene officially covered up her massive tattoo of Big Sean's face, the same one she once called her baby angel. That move alone sent shockwaves through the fandom. It was one of the first clear signs that trouble was brewing. By March 2019, Jhene confirmed what everyone had already suspected. Under a post from The Shade Room, she commented, "Me and Sean are good. I've got tons of love for him." It was short, diplomatic, and screamed amicable breakup energy. But fans weren't buying it, especially when they saw what she chose to replace Sean's portrait with. A fiery dragon. How's that for symbolism? People immediately began speculating that the dragon represented her rebirth, or maybe a warning shot.
Yeah, I mean...
What happened?
Like
did you wake up? Did you tell him?
We talked about it, like what would you do if I got this, or like, you know. He was like, I think that's tight. Like,
Of course he's going to say that.
And if that wasn't enough, guess who Big Sean was suddenly hanging out with around the same time Jhene was erasing him from her arm? Ariana Grande. The two were spotted together outside a Los Angeles recording studio and later photographed sitting in Sean's car. While neither of them confirmed anything romantic, the timing was way too suspicious for fans to ignore. So despite Jhene insisting that she and Sean were on good terms, the optics told a different story. Between the tattoo cover-up and Sean's reunion with his ex, the internet was convinced the split wasn't as civil as they wanted everyone to believe.
We started out as friends, so that was the thing. It progressed from there, you know, and that's the first time I've ever been in a situation where we started as friends and it progressed, so that's what it is, man.
Despite the breakup drama and all the headlines, Big Sean and Jhene proved that their connection ran deeper than most Hollywood romances. Deep enough to still make music together. In 2019, Sean dropped a single, Single Again, a reflective breakup anthem that surprisingly featured Jhene on the background vocals. Fans were stunned not only because they had just split, but because she was literally harmonizing on a song about being single. Talk about emotional maturity or unfinished business.
Single again. Told her we'll be better off friends.
But Jhene wasn't done either. Not long after, she released her own track, None of Your Concern, and called on Big Sean to return the favor. His verse had everyone talking. It wasn't just raw, it was intimate. Sean appeared to rap about their breakup and their private moments together, spitting bars that blurred the line between confession and closure. Then came the song that truly shocked fans. On Deep Reverence, Sean opened up like never before, revealing a painful chapter of their relationship that no one knew about. He rapped, "Probably why this S with me get crazy, and we lost a baby." Later, he confirmed in an interview that the lyric was heartbreakingly real. He and Jhene had suffered a miscarriage, something they endured privately while the world speculated about their every move. By 2020, things between Jhene and Big Sean seemed to have settled into that familiar mix of love, tension, and unpredictability, just the way fans had come to expect. During an Instagram Live that year, Jhene playfully put Sean on the spot, grilling him with a few personal questions that left him visibly nervous and squirming. It was lighthearted, but revealing proof that even when things were good, there was always an edge to their dynamic. Fast forward 2 years to 2022, and the couple shocked everyone with the news that they were expecting their first child together. After everything, the tattoos, breakups, rumors, and reconciliations, Jhene and Sean were finally taking on a new role: parents.
When I was pregnant, I was like still singing and in the studio. And people would ask me, "Are you okay with like coming to the studio? Like, can you still sing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can still sing when you're pregnant. Like, nothing has to stop." If anything, it was inspiring.
Jhene was first spotted with a baby bump in early July 2022, confirming what fans have been speculating about for weeks. A source close to the couple told media outlets they're overjoyed and looking forward to this next chapter. Big Sean echoed that joy on Instagram, writing, "Whole new motivation for real. Very grateful. God continues to bless us. Can't wait to be a dad." In November 2022, after 24 intense hours of labor, and fittingly during a lunar eclipse, Jhene gave birth to their son, Noah Hassani. She shared that it rained from the start of her labor until the moment he was born, calling the experience everything we could ever ask for and more. It was a poetic and deeply emotional moment that symbolized a fresh start for the couple. By early 2023, everything looked peaceful. They appeared happy, united, and focused on their new family life. Fans hoped the chaos of the past decade was finally behind them.
Has to stop. If anything, it was inspiring, and it just gave me like this extra drive that I was like, "Oh, okay, like life is real."
And for context, Jhene was already a devoted mom before Noah. She has a daughter, Namiko Love, from her previous relationship with singer Orion, who happens to be the brother of Omarion. Her blended family became part of her artistic identity, symbolizing growth, healing, and resilience even after years of public heartbreak. Now, this was long before her relationship with Big Sean, but I want you guys to have that context because in 2023, things seem to be going perfectly. We saw some really sweet Mother's Day and Father's Day posts showing their family of 4, Jhene, Sean, her daughter Namiko, and their baby boy Noah. They looked so happy, so peaceful, like everything had finally fallen into place. But shortly after Father's Day, fans started noticing something strange. They had unfollowed each other on Instagram. Then Jhene posted a few cryptic quotes on her stories, including one that read, "The guy who has you explaining the meaning of empathy is not your soulmate." Fans immediately started speculating, what was that shot at Big Sean? Did something go down between them? Despite the social media drama, it seemed like they were still together, because just a few days later, Big Sean sat down with Charlemagne the God on his Out of the Context podcast. Charlemagne asked the question everyone wanted to know: why aren't he and Jhene married after nearly 8 years of being together on and off?
Just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it.
Sean cleared the air, saying they were not secretly married. After 8 years, he admitted they were still figuring it out. He added that marriage to him often symbolizes the best version of a relationship, but sometimes people view it through a fear-based lens. He said, "There's a lot of focus on our family, our careers, everything. Marriage just hasn't been the main focus."
To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, oh, you have to get married, but then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced.
Of course, people had their reactions to what Sean said. Right off the bat, you could tell Jhene wants to get married. That little moment on stage kind of said it all. Her tone, her reaction, even the way she rolled her eyes, it wasn't just playful, it felt like there was some truth behind it. So a lot of fans started saying exactly what everyone was thinking. Jhene's ready to settle down. But Sean just can't commit. After 8 years together with a baby, a blended family, and everything they've been through, it's not hard to see why people are questioning where his head's really at.